How Adidas is making money without Kanye West. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how Adidas is making money without Kanye West. Let's get right into it. Adidas has only recently severed ties with Kanye West, but the company is reportedly preparing to begin releasing former Yeezy supply models without the rapper's branding. Alleged photos of the rebranded Adidas 350 V2 models surfaced on Twitter, causing users to weigh in on the move. The overwhelming sentiment appears to be that without Kanye's approval, the 350s may be doomed when they supposedly hit shelves early next year. Adidas' collaboration with Kanye West began strong, accounting for roughly half of Adidas' total profits, but recently ended with the company significantly lowering forecasted sales. The partnership was terminated by the brand as a result of West's anti-Semitic comments and troubling behavior, following widespread public criticism and demands for the brand to respond. The company put out a statement. Adidas does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech. Ye's recent comments and actions have been unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous, and they violate the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. After a thorough review, the company has taken the decision to terminate the partnership with Ye immediately, end production of Yeezy-branded products, and stop all payments to Ye and his companies. Adidas will stop the Adidas Yeezy business with immediate effect. Given the high seasonality of the fourth quarter, they estimated a short-term loss of $247 million on the company's net income in 2022. Adidas stated on an earnings call in December that it intends to release more Yeezys under its own label. West had previously expressed his displeasure with Adidas releasing shoes without his permission. According to Adidas Chief Financial Officer, Harm Olmayer, Adidas owns all design rights to existing products as well as previous and new colorways under the partnership. He also stated that the brand plans to use these rights as soon as 2023. Their most recent earnings report was consistent with the company's projected loss. However, the company will save approximately $302 million in royalties and marketing costs by 2023 because it will no longer be supporting the Yeezy business. Olmayer said, "Let me be clear, we own all the IP, we own all the designs, we own all the versions and new colorways." Kanye West's relationship with Adidas soured over the last year, with the rapper criticizing Adidas employees on social media, including former CEO Casper Rorsted and Vice President Daniel Cherry. Despite some obvious cosmetic differences, he called the Adolette slide a fake Yeezy and even called out the brand for carrying out its Yeezy Day promotion without his approval. Approval industry sources say he refused to give unless his demand to be installed as CEO was granted. When he began making anti-Semitic comments on social media and in interviews, claiming that a cabal of Jews controlled the world economy, Adidas suspended their partnership. Kanye was eventually sent packing with 100% of his brand, but none of the designs that Adidas created using its own resources and some input from Kanye. As it turns out, that brand isn't worth much right now. Kanye had acted extremely unprofessionally throughout the partnership, bullying employees, harassing them with porn, and otherwise terrorizing anyone who had to work with him. Although Yeezy supply made at least $1 billion per year, Adidas appears to be better off without him, and if the 350s don't sell, something tells me they'll be fine without them. So, what should the world's second largest sports brand do? Adidas could donate the sneakers to developing countries, similar to the Super Bowl merch that proclaims the losing team as champions. Golden, who took over in January, said little except that Adidas may have to write off its remaining products. In a podcast appearance last October, West predicted that he was impervious to financial backlash to his hateful statements. "I can say anti-Semitic shit, and Adidas can't drop me." He wasn't entirely correct. Yeezy no longer has a corporate home, and Gap and Balenciaga have also cut ties with him. But he was correct in saying that Adidas cannot simply abandon its Ye problem. Adidas shares fell another 11% after the company announced it didn't know what to do with its Yeezys. Adidas isn't the only brand that has severed ties with West. Balenciaga and Vogue have recently done the same. Creative Artists Agency no longer represents him as a client, and the recently completed documentary about West has been shelved by the film and television studio MRC. CEOs Modi Wishik and Asif Sachu, as well as COO Scott Tenley of MRC, wrote in a letter, "This morning, after discussion with our filmmakers and distribution partners, we made the decision not to proceed with any distribution for our recently completed documentary about Kanye West. We cannot support any content that amplifies his platform." Gap also announced the removal of Yeezy Gap merchandise from its stores and the closure of the website YeezyGap.com. Foot Locker also pulled all the Yeezy merchandise they were selling. Gap released a statement saying, "Anti-Semitism, racism, and hate in any form are inexcusable and not tolerated in accordance with our values. On behalf of our customers, employees, and shareholders, we are partnering with organizations that combat hate and discrimination." Gap Inc. signed a 10-year deal for Yeezy Gap in 2021 with the option to renew after 5 years. The deal barely lasted a year. Foot Locker had a similar sentiment, stating, "Foot Locker Inc. does not tolerate any form of anti-Semitism or hateful and discriminatory behavior. While we remain a partner with Adidas and carry a wide assortment of their collections, we will not be supporting any future Yeezy product drops. And we have instructed our retail operators to pull any existing product from our shelves and digital sites." That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.